do we have any effects that we need to remove? We just have a whole bunch of positives, no negatives. Okay. Then we just need to find somebody to sell stuff to, and we'll be fine.
Customer?
Oh.
If you're heading east to the ruins of Talarain, or heading to the warfront, I suggest you stock up here.
Well, I will sell you all of my junk, thank you.
Very well.
We do apparently have a quest that we can pick up here.
Good day, traveler. Hello again, traveler. Askel's the one to speak to about business. I don't manage things here anymore. Unless, would you be willing to help me get in Askel's good graces? Well, if you can undo my mistake, perhaps Askel will let me help him again. I sent out several invoices the other day, but I made a slight arithmetic error that might cost us dearly. None of the customers seem to have noticed yet. Can you recollect those invoices discreetly?
Oh, that was a stealing quest. Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I suppose nice talking to you.
Okay, yeah. We'll leave. I remember her now. Alright. How are we looking? 28 inventory, awesome. Local map, where are we? Oof. Surrounded by a lot of enemies. That's where we are. Okay, we're gonna try to just go south here. Just collect those last few things that we didn't get when we were here. Oh, that's a dispel chest. Okay, let's try. Nice. Take all of that. Thank you. I think that was a dispel chest that we tried but couldn't manage to do. We don't have anything in the Lucky Mine. We don't have... Where's the quest from Durful taking us? Over there. So we need to go to Malaglia, basically. Okay. Right. Off to the right and then up through here we go. Have to deal with a few of these idiots first. There we go. Loot, 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 and we move on. All right. Off we go. Oh, bears. I haven't seen bears in a while. I will give this game credit for conveying just how big and scary bears can be, especially when they rear up on their hind legs. It's like, yeah, they are basically furry tanks.
The birth of twins did reave the land as brother upon brother warred. Scythes to swords, from rock to shore, the people madly weapons forged. Caught within a storm of rage, the land itself was deeply bled, for sanity had fled.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Not the first succession struggle we have heard about. Not even the first one in this game. Okay, yeah. Normally I would just go left, but we're just gonna go to Malaglir. Because I'm guessing we'll also have some, yeah, traders here and stuff like that. And quests. Alright, we'll move along, as you wish. Don't be like that. You have a lore stone right in the center of your village. That's nice.
An endless night the brothers' war did wreak upon the broken land, until the sorrow lord arose, the grieving night to make a stand. The hammer of Akatha rose, and fell, and rose again. He took the throne of Kandrian.
Hail, wanderer. Those damned Tuatha ravaged Kandrian. A pox on them.
I'm sorry, that's the Dunmer voice from Skyrim. I expect him to sell me some mud crap any moment now.
You're looking for work. You could try the inn. Might be a visitor needs a job done.
Oh.
Hey, wanderer. Hello. What may Durant Alagus do for you?
First of all, you can tell me who you are.
Trading goods in Malaglir is just a necessity for me. I've always wanted to travel and study the esoteric elements of alchemy. But alas, where can one find time for such pursuits? This land is old, my friend. Old indeed. Used to be that the lords of the Alfar ruled over much of the Arathel from the keep to the east of here. But time brings change, I suppose. Now it's just the keep and this village.
Clearly doesn't make him enough money anymore, no.
Malaglir was never a particularly bustling town. With the recent disappearances and the Tuatha raiders nearby, few visitors come here anymore. It makes me sad.
Well, let's see what you have. Most importantly, I only want to know if you have lockpicks or like a backpack or something. You do have lockpicks. That's nice. I'll buy from you. I'll give you some of my hard-earned 3 million. Let's just look up. Why do you have so many chickens? You know what? I probably don't even want to know. Probably none of my business. I just want to know what he's got in that strongbox. Okay, nothing that I would need. That's just an invoice we can't read, so he doesn't even have anything. Hard earned or well looted. Isn't that the same thing? I mean, I can't loot unless I work hard. After all, I gotta slay some enemies first, you know. Like, that's hard work. I can't loot if there's still people watching over the loot. Oh, we found the inn. Nice. And there's a lot of people here that we can talk to. Okay.
Hello there.
Let's start with you, Patrick Morgan.
On a darkling wind she rose, gripped within impassioned throes, and I, her chosen witness proud, did fall beneath her endless shroud. Something about you reminded me of the verse. Of course, the poet was discussing death. I'm Patrick Morgan. How may I be of assistance?
Not entirely incorrect. I have killed a whole lot of people.
That is why you are here, no? Death has come to Melaglir, and you are but a step behind her.
Okay, he needs a drink.
Grief tends to push me toward theatrics. You see, my wife was among the first of our villagers to disappear. But we are a private people. We prefer to keep our dead exactly where they lie. Good and buried. I'll speak no more of it.
Wait, is your wife dead or is she disappeared? Or did she die and then somebody dug up her grave? I need to know more details.
Between the Tuatha invading in the east and the bandits marauding in the west, it seems that death is making a home of Candrian. 211 years I've called this place my home. It was once a peaceful town. Lately, peace seems to be in short supply.
So 61 years. You're looking pretty young for that.
You wish to know of me? I once owned a shop where I sold trinkets to passers-by. Then my wife was taken. Now I spend my days in the Raven, watching people, waiting to die.
Yeah, no, if you're already in the tavern, you could just alcohol poison yourself, but never mind.
Her. A particularly belligerent woman, if I recall. I believe she left our village recently for parts unknown. Master Dace made quite a fuss. Apparently, she left her possessions in a footlocker in her room. I suppose she left in a hurry. Me? How would I possibly know?
I don't know, you could hazard a guess. Oh.
So let me guess. Bored and looking for something interesting, right? I'm a healer. Been stuck here for what seems like an eternity. I've been mending bones and curing sicknesses in exchange for farmers' foodstuffs. Ha! Melaglir. There are Tuatha about. The local lord cowers in his keep and seeds of unrest everywhere. Take me with you when you leave, will you?
She's like, get me the fuck out of here.
What do I know of war? I've got my own struggles to overcome. I wish the Alpha victory, but it's not as if I will see any gain from their triumphs.
Welcome to Melaglir, last bastion of hope in all of Candrian. I grew up in the far north, son of a Loselfar trader. I couldn't have been happier. My mother spoiled me rotten. My parents were very loving and wonderful people. It is hard for me to understand why fate would take them from me so suddenly. I have not seen much of it, as I have only recently arrived in the region. I spent my childhood in the north with my father's people, the Loselfar. Growing up, my mother did not speak of her family here in Candrian. The few times she mentioned them, I got the feeling that she did not care for them. I am beginning to understand why. I tried to talk to my uncle about the Tuatha menace, but he immediately cut me off and banished me from the keep.
What?
I do not think a ruler should be so obstinate.
So, your mom is related to the Lord? Okay.
My new home, as it were. My uncle banished me from the keep. So, here I am. In truth, I do not mind. The villagers are far kinder and more pleasant to be around.
Good for you.
They are a curse upon this world. All they bring is destruction and death. I cannot understand how my uncle can allow them to ravage this land unopposed.
I hate to break this to you, but he's probably working with them. Just going by what you're telling me. Okay, this one could actually be interesting. If I didn't have a bunch of people looking at me.
Durant Alagus runs the general store. Kind of a strange fellow.
You're not from around here, are you? I am Eli Thames, and I could use your help with a delicate task. Durant runs the general store here in Melaglia. He's a bit off, but he's said to have a singular knowledge of the arcane. Why, I am but a humble agent of change, endeavoring to be in the right place at the right time.
You're a thief, aren't you?
He is Lord Indre Candrian's nephew, the son of Indre's sister, and a Losalfar trader.
Okay.
Thankfully, he spent his childhood in the north with his father's people. It was only recently that his parents passed away, and he was sent here to come age under the influence of Lord Candrian. Candrian was once the safest region in all of Erethel. No one dared to challenge the Candrian Guard. Now, with the Tuatha raiding up and down the coast, the Guard do nothing but protect Lord Candrian as he cowers in his keep. Indre Candrian became lord just before the Crystal War began. When the Tuatha invaded, he retreated to his keep and refused to come out. Left all Candrian to die just to save himself and his precious family name.
I think it's probably worse than that, to be honest.
I'd heard it was a quiet town, but now I hear whispers of people mysteriously disappearing during the night. I haven't left the inn since I arrived.
Smart man.
Rathir is the great city of the Dockelfar, up the coast a ways. It's old and beautiful, but don't hold a candle to Odessa if you ask me. Lord Candrian wears a large ceremonial signet ring. He removes it only to sleep. I need you to go to Candrian Keep and steal it. Ever since Indre Candrian became lord, the Candrian Guard have not left the area around his keep. The Tuatha are raiding the Candrian coast entirely unchecked, and this gravely worries the citizens of Rathir. We wish to inspire Lord Candrian to leave his keep and drive the Tuatha back into the sea, and the ring is the first step.
I mean...
Excellent. I'm told that Lord Candrian keeps it in his bedroom in Candrian Keep. Obtain the ring and return to me for another task.
I've got a feeling that he is going to... that we're gonna have to kill him anyway, so, you know. We might as well take that ring off of his corpse. Nothing that we want.
What'll it be? I remember Mistress Fell stayed with us not too long ago, asking questions about the disappearances. Departed in a hurry, paid up but left her possessions behind in a chest upstairs. Mel Aglir be nothing but a cinder too, if we weren't a quick march from Lord Candrian's keep. I suppose his lordship could live with letting his people die, but not if he could hear them screaming while it happened.
You're also an agent of change. If the change is that his guards finally actually do their job, then yes.
Been running the inn here in Mel Aglir all my life. My father was proprietor before me, and his father before him. Used to be we could count on travelers passing through here every week. now, we're lucky to have any visitors at all. We have the finest accommodations in Aerothel. Would you like to rent a room?
No,
Very
thank you.
well. We will always have room if you change your mind. Let me know if you discover what happened to her. I hope she's all right. Is that so? Let's take a look. That bastard! He murders my dear sister Jera in cold blood, then waits 30 years and thinks a note will make everything right. You tell Durthel that if I ever see him again, I'm going to gut him.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Welcome.
Nothing that I need. We are going to take this. We've got so many death notices. Dear Mrs. Golgothi, we regret to inform you that your son Astley Golgothi was killed in battle outside Fire Trench when an enemy force ambushed his unit. Sincerely, General Telera, Alpha Army. Okay, let's have a look at that journal. The Journal of Lakara fell. This cursed village is so caught up in the Tuatha at their door they have become blind to the monster within their midst. An entire family has been slaughtered, several more individuals gone missing, and untold travelers pulled from the roads. And they do nothing. Attempted to gain an audience with Lord Candrian today again. Was refused at the gate again. Idiots. This case continues to surprise. No clue is consistent. Some of the wounds appear to be from tooth or claw, but blood spray on the walls of the victim's home could have been made from a large blade, such as a greatsword, probably an escarrow. Numerous individuals have gone missing, but only 2 corpses have ever been found. Where are the others? Patrick Morgan knows more than he is telling. If I can just get into his basement, perhaps I can uncover something more. At least the innkeeper, Mr. Dace, has been helpful in providing me with supplies and directions regarding the local area. A place he mentioned to me over dinner tonight, the Cave of Tulan. I think I will search there tomorrow. It might be connected to an old network of passageways that lead underneath the town. Perhaps I will find evidence of whatever is taking these villagers there. Okay. We did explore all of the rest, right? Yeah. I also really want to get my hands on this Arafi tablet, because I'm pretty sure that's relevant to a quest that we have somewhere. There we go.